This is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Look, change. We want change. So this week, whoa, it's going to be a good thing. Somebody's calling already,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know that. That's good. Let me go. Philly Hot Radio, whistle while you work. This is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio, along with Dr. Rock. What's going on, caller? Hello.
Hello?
So, we're going to get back. We know that those who are calling us and those who are watching us, we're going to do our introduction, not to be disrespect to our phone line and those who are calling in, but we only have an hour show, so me and Dr. Rock have some announcement. We want to do some things. First, we're going to talk about the impact of this election that is going around in the United States of America. We are 3 days away
Yes.
electing a new president. But it's important for us to understand that those who are Joe Biden fans, I'm gonna put that. And so me and Dr. Rock, we are supporting, put that on the side so Dr. Ray can
Joe
see it.
Biden.
Me and
Yes.
Dr. Rock is supporting Joe Biden Harris for the 2020 election on November the 3rd. And this is Philly Hot Radio and our staff and everyone. We might have one person do it. I don't believe him, but but we are definitely supporting Joe Biden. We want the audience to know. We want the world to know. Those who are watching our show. This is the candidate, and it was a decision on a team effort. So we voted that we're all supporting Joe Biden in 2020 election. This is our candidate. We are hoping all our fans, our mothers, our friends, and those who are watching us, Joe Biden is the ticket for us and Miss Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, vote like you never vote before. In Philadelphia, 296,000 Afro-Americans did not vote November, the last election. That was in 2016. We're hoping our fans and our friends that are watching us, please support this ticket. This is a ticket that's going to help some change around in areas where we need it. We are seeing so much racism. We are seeing fighting among each other. It's important that the American people join together and pick the best candidate, Joe Biden.
Right. I definitely agree with that.
Dr. Rock.
You know, we all talk about we need change. We want change. So how change is going to come if we don't get out and vote? So I want everybody, if you did it early, that's wonderful. If you didn't do it early, that's fine. If you're going to do it on November 3rd, that's wonderful. But get out and vote. Try to go early if you can. Because I know the lines, if they were long for early, I know they're going to be long on the election day. So get out there, try to get out there early. It's important that we all vote because we don't understand. A lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people didn't do their homework on candidates. You have to do your homework on the candidates. It's not too late to do it. Do it tonight. Find out who you want to vote for, because a lot of people are misled. For real, they're misled. They think that they who they want to vote for. I think they're just doing it. They're just doing it to be doing it. But I don't think they need to look at the candidates and see what one candidate from the next one is doing. before you vote.
Good.
Yes.
That's Dr. Rock,
And
ladies
I-
and gentlemen, speaking
yeah.
her opinion. Anything else you have, Dr. Rock, before I go?
You know, I do want to talk about the woman's journey life. I'm part of that. We are, you know, we're in need of donation to gift daycares with our little kids. You know, the love, you know, the little babies. They need coats and stuff for the winter. So that's what we're doing. Shay Monroe is a part of that. You can cash app her to Shay, which is S.J. Monroe, Monroe. Okay, so you can cash app her. It doesn't matter, $25 or if it's less. I mean, you know, whatever you can give, she will appreciate it because we do this every year. We try to give coats to the kids, the babies and the infants and toddlers. You know, to see if because you know a lot of times these kids don't have the proper coats. So let's see if we can make it work. We appreciate it.
Well, you don't mind I piggyback on that fundraiser, Dr. Rock?
No.
Dr. Rock has said that about kids and about coats and giving back. We have to learn when people do fundraisers in our own community, we have to learn how to participate to help out. We're talking about little children maybe not have coats, warm socks, even their gas might be on their house because a lot of people can't even afford paying their gas bill. I'm asking those who are watching me and Dr. Rock friends, my friends, give a $5, $10, $20, $25 for those who maybe have a check. Write a $500 check. You know how many coats that we can go to Foreman Mills. For $500, we can get a lot of coats for $500. I support this fundraiser. I support the cause. My name is Showtime Hype. Okay, what else?
No, appreciate you supporting it because you know we do this every year. Shay Monroe, I know people know her. She's a wonderful person. She the one started the journey, woman's journey to life, and she always. I'm telling you, she's a very positive lady, and she does a lot of good things. And I'm a part of it, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
So what else you have, Dr. Rock?
What else I have? Let's see.
You want on your list? You got a list of stuff.
No, this
That's
week.
it?
No,
Okay, good.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
no,
Okay,
this
good.
week we
I just had to make sure that Dr. Rock
Yeah.
got. I want to talk about the 416 killing, and also I want to talk another brother that's been killed in front of his mother in the streets of the city of Philadelphia. And we have watched our leadership go in front of the cameras. They're all the same people. And they knew for years how the police officers in the city of Philadelphia, how they do things. They run this city. And because we have never fought them, never took them to court, and all the courts and the Supreme Courts are working for the other people that does wrong. Why do you think that the Republican Party is placing judges to control the power? And a lot of us understand about judges, Supreme Court, traffic court, because we never get involved. So when you don't get involved, you don't know what judges does that help to pass bills, to do things for funding. And the Republican Party is focused on setting up judges for them to execute. A lot of us just vote for candidates. Philly Hott Radio, whistle while you work.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, good morning. How you doing, caller?
This is Double D. I want to call and make reference to that shooting that took place on 61st and Locust. Unfortunately, that was done right in front of my eyes. Family members there traumatized just as well. There's no way in the world that situation should have been handled like that, even if they didn't have the taser gun. It's two of y'all and one of him. He has one swing. He swing, you miss, you wrestle him down on the ground. Even if you get cut, okay, you may get cut. But I mean, for the most part, they didn't have to go down with them shooting that man like that. Now, it's mighty funny out in the county. They all are suited and booted with their cameras and also with taser guns for the white community. But for our own community, we got a shortage on money for ours. You know, we short on everything. We short on our black kids' education. We short on keeping the streets clean. We short on everything there is that pertains to us in our own neighborhood. Where's the money at? Now, shorten the school system. Like I said, you shorten the cops. Where's the money at? That's what I want to know.
Well, Double D, this Showtime the Hype Man, and I want to answer your question Because we're never been to the budget, city council budget meeting, Harrisburg, when they deliver their budget, when they go to Washington, they have, it's federal money, city money, and state money. And what happened was the leadership that we sent up to Harrisburg, the leadership that we send to Washington, the leadership that we have on the councilman board, that's councilmen and councilwomen and women, have not understand the real issue, but they see our issues are hard. But when they go to the table, we don't have people there that representing us. They go there and say one thing, but we have to realize that the language over 50 years, the city been passing budget that's not giving back to the community to allow the community to grow. And the reason why you're seeing death, the reason why the police are under control, because they don't get disciplined and they don't eliminate them. So the more they have Billy Tackers and more money that's in to protect them, it's hard because the old way of politics, the old way of city council, councilmen, state rep, state senators, Congress, they don't have a clue how, but they will send 40% of the city budget to the police district. We should allow at least 40% of the city money go into the community, in the urban community. That's where all the darkness is going on, Mr. Darrell. If we don't have people that will speak at the table, and it's about a trade-off. And they don't know how to trade off their vote. If you want to do something for me, I need something to bring back to my community. Go ahead, Dr. Rock.
No, that was a sad situation when the guy, But the thing of it is the parents are actually, from what I'm hearing, they're not trying to press charges and everything. They just said, of course they're upset about what happened to their son, but yes. Because they said that they didn't have a taser, but I felt like that's what they should have used instead of a gun. But they said that they didn't, so I don't know what was the outcome.
I know they wasn't outfitted with the tasers, and I get that. But like I said, it's two of y'all and one of him.
Right.
They had a blackjack. They could have used a blackjack.
They're supposed to know how to do hand-to-hand combat in situations just like that there. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying, why always go on the gun? To shoot somebody down in the street like a dog in front of his mother, the whole block, everybody that was out there. That was, that goes beyond. Whether or not they want to bring charges against them, the city, the state should bring charges to them, like they do us. If they arrest us and you don't press charges against me for battery or me, well, they can pick up the charges. The state can do it and charge me. They darn us without you, and that's what needs to be done with these two officers. Just because they don't want anything done, the state or the government should pick up them charges, because that was definitely unnecessary.
Okay, Double D.
Great show. Love and respect always.
We thank you so much.
One of our biggest supporters.
We really support you, Double D.
Renee, I see you on here.
So we thank you. Okay, Double D, thank you.
Pendler.
I got Daryl, I got Nicola, I got
Anthony.
Sandra, I got
Thank you.
Jay. We got, so we want y'all, that those who are watching us, we have 2 more minutes. I want Dr. Rock to say something for a minute, and I'm going to say something for a minute. Okay, Dr. Rock?
Yes, because we have...
Yeah, we have guests, so we're being mindful of our time. So this election is the most important election of our life going into the 21st century. And it's important that we elect judges, we elect people that's going to be the voice, our ears, and our eyes when they're up there and tell us who are the Republican Party, the Democrat Party has voted against health care, who have voted against minimum wage, who have voted against taking funds for disability people, who are the ones that's voting for those who are pinned on Social Security. We need to know and market every time somebody do something. It's important that we, as the people that are watching our show today, it's important that November the 3rd, vote like you never voted before, even though 296 of us didn't vote in last 2016 election. We are asking y'all to vote. Go ahead, Dr. Rock. In closing,
Yes.
then we're going to do our next guest.
So we're asking you to vote because, like I said, your vote counts. So get out there and vote
Tracy,
because it's very
you can
important.
do introduction
We talking about
music,
change
and then
and
we-
everything. If we talking about change, then we need to
do
get
our
out
song,
there
right?
and
Where's
vote.
my on the second half? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
That's all,
you
that's
know,
all.
definitely. So, no, I was talking.
Go ahead, Dr. Rock. Go ahead, Dr. Rock. Do your thing.
So that's what I'm saying. So what we gotta do is, because it's important that, you know, education, you know, our education system is going down and they don't get the right person in office, you know, the right leader in office. So we have to make sure that we get out and vote. That's important. And also justice. Like we just talked about, the justice system,
come on, Doctor.
you know,
Go
is
ahead.
not fair. A lot of things are happening, you know, and just it's not fair what's going on. So we just need to, you know, realize that, you know, we all are. It's a challenge out here. I mean, definitely it's a challenge. Look
Oh
at the
man,
COVID.
we had
Now, the
Ronald
COVID,
Reagan
you
and then we
know,
had
who was
Bush,
handling the COVID?
8 consecutive.
We need to find out, you know, to help out with this the COVID too, because I believe that we need leadership for this COVID because it shouldn't have got this bad. You know, so if y'all, you know, so the audience that's listening, we really appreciate you listening and listening to all the situation what's going on. But we're going to bring our guests. Okay,
And do our guest, Dr. Rock.
so our guest today is Herman Davis. He's about domestic violence. He's going to talk about domestic violence. And Will Griffin is going to talk about domestic violence. So, good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So,
Yes. So,
Told y'all Will is always late. I'm sitting down and everything. I'm ready. Come on, Will. Will, that's what I'm talking about.
Your mic's on, everything is
Yeah.
on. Okay.
And
have a seat, my
FYI,
brother.
that's Showtime's partner. They came in late together. Okay? All right, me and Doc was here. This cool?
I want to make sure you're.
Oh,
There you go. Perfect.
I'm sorry,
perfect, Okay. You good? So I want to thank y'all for coming on Philly Hot Radio show, and we're so grateful that y'all came here, and I can feel your energy, and I believe that our audience and those who are watching us on YouTube around the world, and those who are watching us on Facebook, put that word out. Yeah, and those who are watching us, it's important that understand these brothers are like dynamites. They like an explosive on top of another explosive. So, Dr. Rock, introduce.
I said Herman Davis.
Okay, say our
It's Herman
audience.
Davis and it's Will Griffin. And they want to talk about domestic violence. There's a lot of domestic violence going on that nobody talks about it. Because they're ashamed or they're scared to talk about it. So they want to talk more about it. Because from what I'm understanding, I know Will lost his sister from domestic violence. And Herman Davis, you said somebody in your family also?
My sister also.
Your sister also. So,
Okay, so go ahead. This
Yes.
is your part of the show. Go ahead so we can, the audience and y'all get a chance to speak. And those who like to call, the number is 484-477-6348.
right.
Go ahead, my brother. It's your time.
No following you, bro.
good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
First and foremost, I definitely want to thank y'all for giving us this opportunity to invite us on your show and everything. What we're going to speak about today, we're going to touch bases on domestic violence, domestic abuse. You know, love don't hurt. In some cases, love do hurt, but it should. So I definitely want to share that. You know, the CEO of the Saki Foundation, also the Mount Foundation. You have my man Herman here. Peace and love.
Go ahead.
So we tend to go ahead and share our story. Mine started back in 2014, August 1st, is when my sister got murdered, but we didn't find her until August 3rd. So from that day forward, moving forward, we turned that tragedy into a positive. And that's how I came up with the Saki Foundation. We know it's all different types of abuse, physical and mental. And both sides do get offended by it, children, men, women. So what we're trying to do now is continue on our path to open up a shelter, help battered families, also help the men get help mentally just as well as the children because they get affected as well. This has been 6 long years for us, but we've been holding it down. We got our walk come up, which is November 7th.
Okay.
This is next Saturday. Everybody just come out and support. Also, we all need to continue to support one another. As long as there's 1.5 billion African Americans in the United States, and we should not be really struggling with support. We're not just talking about finances, but it's more so just that moral support, someone you could turn to, you could talk to, advertise, anything. So we should be a lot more support from us, opposed to us supporting other people. Also, that a lot of my proceeds from my nonprofit organization goes to me creating shelter, creating housing, creating programs, and, just trying to not only find a way to help people, but also make a path for them. I mean, I can go on and on because sometimes at times it do get emotional for me. I
Sure.
continue to be the strong one of the family to do so.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question now. Your sister, was she younger than you?
Nah,
She was older than you?
yeah.
I mean, did y'all, did anybody in the family at the time, see any kind of like things that where she was going through, like she wouldn't tell you anything that was going on with her?
With those type
Yeah.
of people, they can't really blame themselves on
Right.
how they was raised and how genuine they are. And that's what my sister was. She was a genuine individual, very loving, caring, and a God-fearing person. She used to say things like, I went through X, Y, and Z, and not really getting to the extent. But it'd be like, well, I'm only telling you because I'm venting. I'm not telling you to do something.
Good. Okay, I want to say something. For those who are watching us, and those who are watching us live around the world, and those who are watching us on Philly, Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work, this is an outstanding story. And what touches me, how so many Afro-American brothers and sisters have related to this situation. And because we have grew up not telling our business outside the house, and then family don't communicate as well in showing love, and a lot of us that's at this table right now have brothers and sisters, and I might have brothers and sisters right now not even seeing what we're doing. I want to say something to you, brother. I want to thank you for coming on the show first. And also, we want to continue to shine the light on your sister Depp, and it takes a lot of courage that y'all still working hard every day to make sure that her name will not be in vain. For those who are watching us, the phone number is 484-477-6348. So we have another guest here. He can talk about his journey and what he's doing.
All right. How's everybody doing? My name is Herman Davis. I'm so glad that my brother and my friend spoke first, because we lost our sister in 1985. My family and I have been doing this since 2005. What connected Will and his sister and I was the similarity of what they were doing. A lot of us are doing the same work, but not working together. So we are doing the exact same work, the exact same thing. And it was like, yo, why don't we just work together? So my sister and I are creating a same safe environment for survivors, children, families that are going through domestic violence. My family and I have fell in a place of forgiveness for the man that took our sister's life, and understanding that the forgiveness part is the part of healing. That's actually what I believe, that our entire world, and we could start with Philadelphia, we're in dire need of healing. And it's generational anger. So, when we can address those issues and look in the mirror, it's so much work, it's so many branches to domestic violence. that is not even funny. So what Peace and Love goal is to, one, encourage people to use art as a form of therapy. We just did we were with Gene Tricks. We did a collaboration with the guys from Gene Tricks, two amazing artists from Philadelphia who did a collaboration with Beyonce for her Black King, I think it was the thing she did with Disney. And they collaborated us for the month of October, Domestic Violence Month, and we did a campaign, Peace, Love, and Happiness. And all of the proceeds from whatever purchase, a t-shirt, hoodie, a bag, off of the website goes to our nonprofit, which is Peace, Love Worldwide. And I'm so dope. This is so grateful to be on here with also a that was Eric, y'all. Be partnered with Showtime and Doc, and their goal is to be worldwide. So look, again, how the energy and everything goes, and this invitation came through Saki Foundation. My brother Will and his sister, listen, good friends.
Well, I want to.
Renee, I don't know if you know Renee Reynolds, she wanted me to tell you to reach out to her, because that was her platform, as when she, in the pageant, she said she wanted you to reach out, so I'll give you her number before you leave.
Good.
Yeah, Renee Reynolds, yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's her platform, for domestic. So, and also I wanted to say, like you said, it's not just the women, the men are getting abused too.
Yes, they are.
Men are not going to talk about it because they feel like, it's a woman. But you know what? I know people, that men that have been abused.
Wow.
And a lot of times,
Yes.
the man's abuse is because there's different kinds of abuse. You understand? It's physical, it's emotional, it's economic, financial. It's a lot of different abuse. And the thing with men, a lot of the men abuse isn't physical abuse. It's economic and it's emotional abuse. But no. I do know men that are physically abused too, but I'm just saying the stages, there's so many different stages, and when we understand what it looks like, because abuse don't always leave marks.
Right.
You know what I mean? They all have different looks. So my family, we knew our sister was being abused from the beginning of the relationship. They were 15, they were kids. And we don't address abuse with young people, but that's when it starts, because that's when everything starts. That's the first time you had what? That first cigarette, that first drink,
Come on, bro.
right? First time you had sex,
Come
first
on, bro.
kiss, first everything is in that particular time of our lives.
Your sister was 15, you said?
My sister was 15, but here's a cycle. You want to hear the cycle? My mother was pregnant at 14.
Come on.
My sister's daughter was pregnant at 15. It's a cycle that happens in our family, and we don't want to address it, nor do we want to touch it, but it's so many different pieces to what's going on. But when we could man up or woman up or grown up and address some of these hard conversations that we need to have, this cycle is going to go on until it's been going on for a long time.
I want to show
So, for those who are watching us, this is a serious.
nice shirts it was given.
This is a. So this is a. These are the shirts here that me and Dr. Rock received, and we are so honored and grateful for all the gifts that all our audience and those who come on our show to give us gifts. And this is the shirt that we are asking those to support this cause here.
Yes.
And we have heard two brothers that been in the same addictment, but they match on together. And this is about unity. He also is 1.8 billion Afro-Americans in the United States present right now. And we have never learned how to rally and support each other. And because of the condition of the community that I come from, and because that we never bought in unity and love. And long as that we continue to go into 21 cent, we have to rethink our thinking. We have to change the way we think about things. We are quick to get paranoid. We are quick to be jealous. We are quick to say they ain't do this right. We have to get the condition and rethink your spirit. And the spirit of us in the universe who are watching us. And we do not have people that's in our best interest in this kind of cases drug addiction, the prison system, the school system, financial capital. We are in the worst predicament because we are blind to the situation, and I've realized that we got the eye nose. These two brothers came here to share their story. They didn't have to come here today to tell truth about their loved one that they love. What do you have to say,
No,
Dr. Rock?
also, I support them, definitely. I have went to different workshops that they had, because I definitely support it, and also for donations, because y'all asking for donations for certain things, aren't you? Because I would actually tell them exactly, what you're asking for, as far as, because I know you said that the walk is next week or whatever.
Where the walk gonna be at?
The walk will be at Falls Bridge, right off of Kelly Drive. November 7th, I'm gonna be out there 8 o'clock.
In the morning? Well, too bad me and Dr. Rock can't be there because we gotta be here, don't we?
Oh, that's on Saturday,
That's
right?
on
That's Saturday
Saturday.
morning?
So how's y'all marketing? How the public gonna know?
Why can't Doc and them do it live, bro?
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Why can't they do it live? They could be there live. You know what I mean? You check that cop out there.
We have an artist. Well, what I might can do, since it's close to the park, I can get there at 8 o'clock there in the morning, and then we can come up here because we have an artist coming here next week. Jazz artist, outstanding women. So, but what I can do, I can come and start the race, and maybe we can do a prayer before. If I'm not saying I can do it. I don't know what Dr. Rock's schedule. I'm talking about me. But I can definitely show up at 8 o'clock. Showtime the Hype Man from Philly Hot Radio going to be there at 8 o'clock to support this cause and start this run. So
You welcome, Will.
yeah.
Yes.
So before y'all have 2 minutes left, so because we have another guest,
Yes.
I'm asking those, we need contributions. For those who are watching us, and those who are watching us, $10, $5. For those who got cash apps, please help us. We're not begging, we in dire need for help. We need funds to make some of these venues to be successful.
And it's for a good cause.
And it's for a good
Definitely
cause, that's
for a
right.
good cause. I mean, these two, I call them young brothers, because they are younger than me. I think, I don't know.
Well, you're 23.
Yeah, well, thank
Well,
you.
I'm younger.
Thank you, thank you.
Good, Dr. Rock.
Well, I'm just saying, it's a good cause. So if you can, give a donation, whatever you can give to help out, because, of course, everybody in their family has the same situation. We don't always talk about it, but we know that somebody in their family either lost a loved one to domestic violence. So it's very important that you reach out to, to Will and also to Herman about this, helping them donate something. So you can mention it, like, where would they go to for donation?
For donation.
For donations, you can inbox me, you can call me, hit me on at Vericat_Chaser on Instagram, Saki Foundation on Facebook, Time Bucks on Facebook. Another thing I want to bring forth is that
Philly Hot Radio, whistle while you work.
Yes, good morning. This is Double D. I just wanted to piggyback on some of that stuff that you guys were talking about. I grew up in a domestic violence situation in my own family for years, and I vowed that I would never do a woman like that because I saw the devastation that a man can put on a woman if he goes out and raised like that. Being accusatory all the time of my mom, this, that, and the third. My father was very abusive. All his brothers was very abusive. And the deep thing about it all is that all of the women outlived those brothers. All of the wives of those abusive men outlived them. To the brother Herman, my wife knows you, Tasha.
Oh, that's my sister. Yes.
That's
We
my
grew up
wife.
together.
And, she told me that you guys was going to be on here today. But God bless the both of you all for having the strength to come on, share
Thank
your
you.
stories and what have you, and be able to make things happen. And I'm going to grab one of those sweatshirts that you got, because it used to be a brother on the corner of my block. He used to have that peace sign in New York. He has a towing company. I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah. I'll have a lawn sign for you and Tasha as well, bro. I appreciate that.
And you can cash that $20 to them too. Have a nice day.
No,
God
no, no.
bless you.
Going on, no, bro. Going onto the website, making a purchase is a donation for us. Yup, that is a donation. Going into the website, and the website is real easy. www.weneedpeaceandlove.com.
Peace and love.
We need peaceandlove.com. You make any purchase you make, you get a free mask.
Wow.
And 100% of the proceeds goes towards the safe haven for women and children.
Okay.
Yup.
No, I'll definitely do that. Okay.
I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man.
What me and Dr. Rock gonna do together, we're gonna donate $50 through a cash app with us too. We're gonna start off
The phone hang up.
with a $50 donation from Philly Hot Radio Whistle While You Work.
Sweet.
So we're asking
We'll do
those,
that, and then we can also do
Where Dr.
our
Rock?
personal, I would do something for
and then we do a personal thing too.
but we want to do
Dope.
one together.
We're gonna do one together, me and her, but also we're gonna do a personal one. So
Dope.
we're gonna help out. So that's what I tell people, that me and Dr. Rock need funds so we can help out people when they come on our show. It's not that we're asking, we know that it's important to donate is a good cause. So my name is Showtime the Hype Man. We want to thank both of y'all for coming on.
Yes,
Y'all can come on anytime on the show to talk about things, and thank you for the shirt. Y'all have a great Saturday. So we have another guest, so give the other guests
thank
the
you
other
so
stuff
much.
and tell them come on in.
Thanks
All right,
for
thank y'all
coming
so
in,
much.
yes.
Listen, November the
Keep doing
15th is
what
my
you do.
pop-up shop.
Who,
November the 15th.
okay.
Write that down. November 15th,
November
pop-up
the
shop.
15th, pop-up shop, 57th and Market.
57 in Market.
Okay.
We'll be,
Thank Crush Accessories, cousin and cousin connected.
you go,
Okay.
peace.
What market would you say?
57.
57th and Market.
Okay, 57 market. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
I like the jacket, but you can keep it here.
Keep doing what you do. You guys are doing, and just keep it up. Everything y'all doing is wonderful and is positive.
Thank you so
you.
much. And don't mess your Timbs up.
All right, this is Showtime the Hype Man on Philly
Thank you.
Hot Radio.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Showtime. Thanks, Doc.
Along with
Showtime, you can have a conversation about the ballot or the bullet.
Tune in every Saturday
We
morning at
let them go on there, bring another guy, give them their stuff.
All right, thank you.
Wow. This is the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work, along with my co-host, Dr. Rock.
Yes.
That was an outstanding
Yes, it was.
interview of the Miles Mason with people or sisters, and these brothers have done a great job. Take off your coat. You don't want to be coming in with your coat on and all that. And Jesus Christ. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah,
to.
excuse him.
Excuse me.
Okay,
And Dr. Rock know who I am, but
Yes,
she
I know
all,
how he
but
is,
she
and I
always
really
check,
get on him
and
every
she
day.
will check me.
I will check him every day.
But don't forget, voting November the 3rd is only 3 days left. Knock on some doors, make some phone call. Y'all gonna be seeing so much phone calls knocking on your doors. We just can't keep doing it for this election. We have to do it when the state reps run, when the Congress are running. Dwight Evans is running for the Congress seat. He's the Congress, but that's another day that I'll talk about that. I'm gonna be at a rally in front of Overbrook at 59th and Lancaster
Right. When is that again?
on Tuesday from 11 to 1 o'clock. Showtime the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio gonna be live in front of Overbrook High School at 11 o'clock. Take your jackets in there, leave them in there, take your jackets off, yeah. And we're gonna go live, and that's why it's important that y'all be there and support this voting turnout. I'm gonna be live at 59th in Lancaster at Overbrook High School. Showtime the Hype Man from the Dell Music Center, the Broadwalk Hall, Atlantic City, the Topacana, and also the host along with my co-host. I don't know if she's gonna
I
make
won't be
it.
there because I'm starting to teach the children online. I'm starting to teach
So
them
what I'm
online.
gonna tell the fans that they gonna be talking about?
Well, you can tell them she's working with the children. The children need their education. You can tell them that.
They all,
Kids need their education.
they all where Dr. Rock at? Where the,
She has to help the children. I have to help the
Okay,
children.
well, Dr. Rock will not be there, but I'm sorry, my brothers and sisters over in that area in Overbrook.
But that's
alumni.
okay, because you will represent. He will represent.
Hey, so welcome to the show. So Dr. Rock,
Yes.
if he can turn around and get your
Yes.
phones out. So introduce our next
Okay,
Dr. Rock.
Now, these guys they're special, which all four of y'all guys were special actually, because one was the domestic, and then Kylie Marshall,
Which one's Kylie Marshall?
I'm right here.
Hey, Kylie, how you doing?
I'm doing good,
Christopher
yourself?
Good, give me a pump.
Grant.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Christopher Grant and Kylie Marshall.
Hey, Christopher, give me a pump. There you go.
They
Christopher Grant.
director. Kylie is Infinitely Productions. He's a director, photographer, and a
Videographer.
Oh, very
Did
good.
they say
Yes,
they did?
yes.
They say we
With
say something
Christopher
wrong.
Grant for Philly music video. Also Christopher Grant for Philly music video, right?
Wow.
Right. So these two guys also, I'm a part of their production. You know, he did photographs about different things that we on Instagram.
But
So if you
sometimes I
want to
get
follow,
nothing. She get everything. I tell you.
you
Wait,
know,
which one? I'll take Dr. Rock. You get
We'll
it
get
all.
you next time.
Oh,
Go
no,
for
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
if you want to follow these guys,
Oh, Lord. Go ahead, Dr.
follow
Rock.
them definitely. They're on Instagram. You know, photos. They take a lot of photos, different people, and they got it going on. So let me just
Introduce.
turn
Okay,
around.
well, good. This is the part of y'all show, and I'm sorry, audience, that I'm gonna feed off of them. This, so they know more about their business. And first, I want to thank y'all for coming in on Philly Hot Radio Whistle while you work. I want to thank y'all, and I see that I feel y'all energy. I see y'all sincere in your business. But anything that we can do today to help y'all and out to the best of Philly Hot Radio Whistle while you work. This is your opportunity. We are going live around the world on YouTube channel. They're watching us in Australia, South Africa, California. So, sorry, Dr. Rock. So this is your time. So what we're gonna do, since you're at the end, and you are the anchor, and he is the leverage to pull the anchor up. What do you want to tell the audience about your brand, about your business, and why you like filming cameras? Because we know we struggle as Afro-Americans, they don't dream. And I noticed that y'all are following a GPS that God has placed inside of y'all, and y'all are demonstrating your gifts. So go ahead.
Well, I mean, first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you again. I appreciate being here. You know, tune in, everybody. I know y'all watching. You know, really, Philly music videos. When I started it, was just a way for me to, you know, just get the community together, shoot music videos, and really not think too much of it. You know, as it evolved throughout the years, you know what I learned? I learned that the city buys cameras, people buy cameras, they don't know how to use them. You know what I mean? And it's amazing to me how we'll spend a fortune to pay for something we don't know how to use.
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Boy, come on, brother.
And right now, I just feel like, you know, I never thought myself to be a teacher. You know, I don't like to take that title away from nobody unless you went to school to be a teacher. You know what I mean? But I feel like I got to preach in there. I got to be a teacher, and I got to preach out what you need to do to make it out here. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I tell people to get the low budget cameras all the time. Invest in the right things to get to where you want to be. Every little thing, a videographer, a cinematographer, you know, give me a video man. You know, it is all different channels. You know, if you're going to shoot weddings, you're going to do podcasts, you're going to do events. You know, invest your equipment wisely and then grow outward from there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I tell people invest your money in the lighting, audio equipment. It's not just a camera. And I just want to get away from that stigma. You know what? I learned that when I got on set one day, and I had my little camera. It was like in 06, and a guy had all his equipment, and I was like, well, listen, you know, what's your luminance on your lighting? You know, what's how you want me to dim it? Well, what's your audio settings? He didn't know none of that, and I'm over here jealous because he got the stuff that I wish I could buy.
Okay, I want you to say that word again, jealous. Say that again.
Jealous.
Okay, go ahead. Keep on
Jealous,
talking.
you know, because I'm like, I wish I had this stuff, and he don't even know how to use it. And then I found out, you know, I need to take my business in a different route. You know what I mean? I need to, and next thing I know, people start calling me up. People on set while they're shooting their video. And Chris, like, what kind of settings would be best for such and such? And I have no problem. This is not a competition for me. this is, money gonna come. There's a lot of money out here to be made.
Can you say that again,
This
sir?
is not a competition for me. You know what I mean? For my company, my whole brand is to teach. I actually have experience in the commercial world. I got banners out there on buses right now. Ads out with chops on Children's Hospital. The money to be made is always going to be out there, but the way you should make it and be a good businessman will always be seen in you.
Can I say something? I want to say something to my audience, and I'm going to get back to you, then I'm going to allow him to say some things, because he got something to say that's going to be an explosion. For those who are watching me and Dr. Rock every Saturday morning, along with our guests, it's not about the money, it's the greatness. See, greatness will bring the opportunity, and that's why I market so much every day. And it's important for even those who come on me and Dr. Rock show that your fans, we don't know, but anything that me and Dr. Rock can do to enhance. He said something about jealousy. We live in a time where jealousy has took over in the condition of the mindset of 1 billion Afro-Americans. 1 billion. That means that we can survive off each other if we learn how to recycle each other. My name is Showtime the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio, along with my co-host Dr. Rock. This woman always willing, and she's not giving me anything or saying anything, but her spirit always willing to help. So Dr. Rock, I want you to piggyback about jealousy, what he said. Then we're gonna let him say it, then we're gonna let the other guy. Yeah, yes, I do.
You don't want me to talk about it, because it's all over. It's in your families, it's in your neighborhood, it's in your friends. I mean, it's a sad situation because, whatever a person has, you can do the same thing. You just have to put your mind to it. I mean, don't be, a lot of people don't support others because it's a lot of jealousy. They don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to get shine before them. I mean, and to me, that's a selfish person. And I'm just going to say it like it is.
Go ahead, Dr. Rock.
It's a selfish person. I mean, anybody that don't want you to shine, don't want to support you, it's a sad situation. And support don't always come with money. Think about it. Support comes with sharing what's going on, okay?
Philly Hot Radio, whistle while you work, caller. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
It's Halloween. Ghost. Hello, how you doing?
Ghostbusters.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, caller? Who is it?
My name is Shantae Williams. I was just calling. I was invited to the call. I don't know. Is this where I call to listen?
No, you can call up. Just talk. So how you doing?
Yes.
And happy Saturday to you first.
Yes.
So this is Philly Hot Radio. Are you listening to the topic, or what do you have that you want to talk about? You called her up, so you're here now.
I think I dialed the wrong.
No, you
I
didn't.
was calling to ask a question. I thought it was like a conference call.
Miss, you
Sorry.
can call it. Well, who you're calling for?
It's the domestic violence. I was just calling in.
That's
support.
correct.
Oh, yes.
That was the matter of fact.
Yes.
That was the early show. But do you have any experience about that, real quick?
Not necessarily domestic.
So you never been scarred before? You don't have any hidden secrets? You don't know when you've been abused? Have you ever been abused in your relationship? Have you ever been abused as a child? Have you ever been abused of people bullying you in school? You had some type of that happen to you. You're telling me that you went through life not having a bumpy road? Hello, we love you.
Hi, I never, I'm grateful I never had abuse.
There
in my
you go.
childhood.
There you go. That's what we
Well,
wanted to
that's
know.
that's a
There you
blessing.
go.
That's
So we're gonna give you a
blessing.
hand clap. Okay. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's a blessing. But you know what? This is Showtime and Dr. Rock. If you have anything that you want to talk about, or you ever feel like you want to come, you can reach us. You can always reach us on Philly Hot Radio.
Okay.
Okay, but I wanted to say something else.
Well, go ahead then.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm in shock and like, but no, I wanted to say that, I'm always grateful that I had a great childhood and I was safe and things like that. But I would say as an adult, I actually grew up in a relationship with emotional abuse, I would say.
Emotional,
And
okay.
and as I talk to other women or other people, it'd be like when somebody is saying something mean to you and you say something back, you don't necessarily feel that you're being mentally or emotionally abused because you're responding back. But the reality is you shouldn't even be involved in anything like that. Like if you're in a relationship, you're going to have hard times, but I don't even want to say hard, like challenge, differences.
Right.
However, but somebody that claims to love you shouldn't be treating you in a manner where you're feeling threatened or uneasy.
Right.
Wow.
You're right.
Do
You're
any of
right.
y'all have anything to say to
No,
this
we
caller?
really thank you so much because that's important. That's a good subject, and we definitely want to make that one day talk about that topic. Or
That woman abuse topic. I like that.
Women and men, different ones how the different ones get abused and stuff.
But let me
Really
ask you,
appreciate
y'all
it.
have anything to say about, do you want anything to say to her about any situation?
Sure. We actually, within our company, Infinitely Productions, you can see my logo and Philly Music Videos. We
where's
do
our headset?
podcasts. Oh, we'll definitely get you some next time.
That
we're
next
still
time.
we're still starting up
Oh,
company,
okay.
but we also want to make sure that a voice like yours, we have podcast interviews. So if you want to address anything like when it comes to domestic abuse, women's issues, women not feeling protected, especially in this climate then after the era of Breonna Taylor and more, we'd be happy to have your voice to really give us your thoughts and opinions on the subject.
Wow.
Well,
Wonderful.
thank you.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful.
And don't forget to vote.
Yeah.
I don't know you're voting for, but I don't want to say it.
No, don't forget
So
to vote.
just don't forget to vote.
Yes.
Oh, that's
We
it.
not
Okay,
gonna-
thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So
Yeah.
we want to piggyback.
So you want to finish talking
Yeah.
about, or y'all want, what we was talking about was, I think I said it all. I really did. I think, what people need to do is stop being jealous and just, just appreciate, appreciate what other people are doing and stop being jealous of other ones. Because that's what happens with a lot of times, you have other people that's not of color treat you better.
Yeah. Wow. So what we're gonna do is
Sad.
so now thank you and welcome to Philly Hot Radio.
Thank you for inviting me.
Your partner did an outstanding job
Yes, he did.
in setting the tone for cameras and videos.
And I would like to see.
So what is your input in merging on together as business partners? I can see that. What gets you excited about where y'all going at? I see you got the logo hat, and you said live on Philly Hot Radio that we will receive some stuff so we can wait. You say that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I got him on camera.
You got me on
saying-
camera, so that's what
I do.
happened.
So I do know how to work the phone. So we want to hear your input, and we want to hear your journey to get from where you at and where you at now. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Kali Marshall. Thank you all for Philly Hot Radio for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Happy Saturday, everyone. Also, don't forget to turn the hours clock back an hour behind.
Yeah, you're late for work. Don't blame me,
Yes.
Dr.
You know
Rock.
what I like about you? He shared. Look, you got your gloves. He's really safe. That's
Especially
right.
during this COVID time.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so as you mentioned, he's from Philly Music Videos. I do Philly Productions, but we're not in competition with each other. Just because we are having different productions, we all have our own production. We're not enemies. That's why we're all here together.
Say it again.
All here together. Yes, because especially when we talk about people are in competition with one another because everyone wants to outshine each other. Come on, that's the crabs in the barrel syndrome. And the biggest question is, how do we get here as crabs in that barrel? Who put us here? So that's the whole function. Me and him, we do similar things and we both support one another. So make sure we both thrive. So in case if we need a network, and that's what gets us together, whether it's through radio, social media outlets, just get your voice across because everybody has their own obstacle. It doesn't have to be a competition.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's what people do. They like to be in competition with each other. I don't think that's not. It shouldn't be.
So what is your part as production? His style is the IQ of how do y'all convert in y'all style in this business to make it go together as like peanut butter and jelly?
Absolutely. So
I said that right.
both of us are behind the scene guys. We both work on production sense. So I'm more of a director and he does like more of the cinematography, was like doing the recordings and videos. So he's more behind the scenes as I have to be on set giving directions to make sure everybody does their job and functions. So that's why me and him have such a great chemistry because both of us know our responsibilities. Even if we have to switch, we both have, our egos don't really clash like that. And that's what makes such a good partners.
So how long you been in business?
I've been doing videos for about like 5 years. He's been doing this production about almost 10 years.
Yeah, about since 06.
Even longer,
You didn't see my
14.
video? You didn't see my video?
Y'all don't.
I showed you.
I know. I think
showed you.
I saw
thought
some of
said-
your pictures,
No,
but
no, the video.
but I need to see it. Then.
Video.
Well, I know y'all do outstanding work. 'Cause Dr. Rock is definitely promoting every day, and I like what she does. So, Dr. Rock, what do you have to say to this outstanding,
No, I think
hardworking
they're
man?
doing a great job. And anybody that would like to get involved with them, far as, get photos done, videos done, you can all, we reach them. So where can they reach you at?
Okay, well, on Facebook and Instagram is at Infinitely Productions, or my name at Kali, Kalee, Marshall, Marshall at Instagram, Facebook, and many more outlets.
So, what is the largest venue that you ever did before? Just either one of y'all can answer this question because both of y'all together. Sorry, Dr. Rock. What is the largest view, and what is the role that y'all see that you get there, but then you got to go right back? What? Because I like successful story. I like failure. Failure is success. For those who maybe don't know me, Showtime the Hype Man, I like testimonies. I like stories. For those who are watching us live on Philly Hot Radio, give us a testimony of the ups and downs and where y'all at and where y'all going at. And you can say that, answer that question.
Well, let me start off by saying Philly Music Videos started the beginning of this year. So right now, the trials and tribulations to start with that company are in the works. COVID kind of put a little pause in this. I can't really tell you too much information on that. But as a business owner, I was also co-owner of a company called James Grant Design, did multimedia marketing. And I can tell you the trial and tribulations that I do foresee to come into with Philly Music Videos is hiring employees. You know what I mean? It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know you're helping somebody pay their bills and work toward medical and really, I guess, I hate to say it, but a lot of people don't know their worth, and I think that was my issue coming in.
Can you say that again?
A lot of people don't know their worth.
Okay, there you go.
I always hear, yo, Chris, come on, you gotta up those prices. You doing too much. Keep it down. But I learned that I cannot lower myself. You know what I mean? I set things to a standard. I will never get to the goal that I need to be at if I don't. And with that means I expect that out of me and my employees. I expect my employees to build sets, go out here, interact with people, learn marketing data. You know what I mean? And the issues that I came into was depending on ethnicities between my employees. Some people were willing to go in certain areas of Philadelphia. Some people weren't. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question real quick because we're getting close to the hour, and I want to get. Why is it people say that you can't make it in Philadelphia? Real quick, and then I'm gonna let you say something. We're gonna get ready to close the show.
I don't know why they keep saying that. I think people keep asking me how am I doing it. All I'm saying is this. That's all I can tell you. Be good. Be good at what you do and be a good person.
Come on.
You know what I mean? I don't know if God throwing it on me.
Throw it on him.
And like
Throw it on
he's
him.
throwing money in my hand.
Throw it on him.
But listen, I give food out to the homeless.
Come on. Humanity.
I help the elderly.
Humanity.
I know school was a blessing to me.
Humanity.
From a lot of sources, because I was going to college and I didn't know how I was going to get there, but it damn sure paid its way. You know what I mean? So, just be a good person. I mean, people don't hire your business, they hire you. I'm being real with you. And this long road of all the people that's like, yo, they don't know how I got chopped and, Children's Hospital clients and Procter & Gamble and any doing stuff with the mayor.
And you're at Philly Hot Radio.
You know what I mean? Be a good person because nobody cares about really what you do. Right. They expect you to know what you're doing. They expect you to know what you're doing if you present yourself that way. But they hire you because you're a good person.
Okay, then you can close it with your business partner.
All right.
Go ahead, your turn. Go ahead, say something.
Thank you guys for once again. So me and him, again, we're two different companies, but we both work together. Thank you, Philly Hot Radio, for inviting us in. And then also, I speak Spanish and Chinese, so I'm completely.
Can you say something in Chinese? Say Philly Hot Radio.
Philly Hot Radio. Donde go. And that's also the thing.
Give him something for the Spanish, now. Give him something for the Spanish.
Hola a todos, Colombia, Corazabres, mi familia, oh, te quiero.
Wow. So, Dr. Rock, you'd like to say something before we close?
No, I just, these guys are wonderful. Like I said, anybody, the pictures was wonderful, the video was wonderful, and, you know, he had different websites. He has another website, I think, what's the other one? I know Instagram and
Facebook.
And, yeah, so check him out. I mean, check the work out. I'm sure everyone, I put it on Facebook, all the work that he's done. So check it out. The work is great, and I enjoyed, you know, working with him and Khalid and Chris.
Wow.
Both of them.
My closing is that first, it's important that we only have 3 days to vote. I want to thank everyone that came on the show today, our staff, our team. My philosophy is without a team that nobody can do it by themselves.
That's right.
It is important that for those who are watching us around the world, we are one of the newest Saturday morning show. We are unique, we are different. We are asking for help. We're looking for people to invest in us. We can't not do it alone. Me and Dr. Renat tell people marketing is the way to do it. People might don't understand what I keep saying about marketing. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. I want to thank our guests that came here today, both of the guests.
Yeah,
we love y'all. Stay tuned. Me and Dr. Rock.
And also, the most important thing, if you didn't vote, vote now. Also, because what we looking for? We're looking for what? Change.
Thank you, Dr.
We're
Rock.
looking for change. So, you know, and it starts with our leadership.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Thank y'all. See y'all next
All right.
Saturday. We got an outstanding show.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Showtime
Work
the
my
Hype Man on
whistle.
Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while